Intrusive ads. You see them everywhere now, and don't really give it a second thought. Ads that use tracking cookies to track your browsing history or personal profile and provide suggestions that might appeal to you. You know, the way Amazon suggests new books based on what you've read, or when you start searching for something in Google and then see ads for it on other websites, or when you're a 20-year-old girl in a relationship on Facebook and suddenly all of your ads are for engagement rings and wedding planners. The point is, we're all so used to this that we don't really pay attention to it anymore. But lately, these targeted ads have been unnervingly on point. Buy plastic sheeting in bulk. Electric chainsaws on sale now. Affordable dry lime overnight shipping available. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know what technology is driving these changes, but somehow it's like the internet is reading my mind, showing me ads for things that it couldn't possibly know I wanted. I swear, I never touched a keyboard. I didn't do a search. I was so careful to keep all of my plans and research and ideas offline. How is it doing this? And how does it know about the bodies? It all started on the 14th night of March, the night of my parents' 20th wedding anniversary. It was a wonderful, sunny day, if memory serves. Surprisingly warm for before the beginning of spring. The beautiful weather was perfect for the atmosphere of the day. Being married for 20 years is obviously a momentous occasion, so my parents had booked a table at our favorite Italian restaurant. Of course, this was a formal occasion, so I had my best suit on. It was 5:33, and I was just straightening my tie when my phone went off. I'd received a message. That's strange, I thought. That never happens. I checked the message. It was from my mom. It was quite a jumble of letters and numbers, but through the vocabulary stew, I could make out the phrase, "Please help me." It should go without saying that this worried me greatly, so I immediately replied, "Are you okay?" Just as instantly, I got another text which read, "Oops, pocket text." I sighed with all the relief I had and continued to prepare myself. A few minutes later, I received yet another message, this time from my dad. I checked the text, and once again, it was a massive mixture of letters and numbers, with the phrase, "Please help me," concealed within. Creepy, though, this was my dad, and he was a joker. So I presumed he was just joking around, until I was sent another text saying, "Oops, pocket text." Now this sparked panic. Pure, unmistakable panic. Exactly half a minute passed when I received the exact same two messages from my sister. This could not be coincidental. It just couldn't. In a state of sheer anxiety, I started to run to the restaurant. I made it about a quarter of the way before I was stopped by a police officer. "Main road's closed," he said. "Huge car crash." This was the exact moment I realized just what had happened. I demanded to see the wreckage. A request which I was surprised was allowed. When I got there, it wasn't the remains of the car that caught my eye, nor the flames billowing from the destroyed vehicle. No. I was horrified to see the lifeless corpses of my mother, father, and sister. I asked for the estimated time of their deaths. All three of them were killed instantly by the collision at 5:32, a minute before the very first text. For the longest time, I've turned to ASMR to help me relax. ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. It relaxes your brain that is triggered by personal attention tapping sounds, deliberative tasks, ear or microphone covering. Well, there's a multitude of things it can trigger. It's been my go-to for anxiety for the last couple of months. You can usually find videos easy enough on YouTube. I usually listen to massage ASMR before bed. But as I laid there, listening to an inaudible whispering video, I started to feel a bit chillier than usual. So I decided to get up and grab my sweater. The window was open, and it was a bit of a colder night. Anyway, I took my headphones off and set them aside. When I went to pause the video, I realized that it had frozen. Sometimes our connection is a bit shaky. I was listening for about 30 minutes, so I guess that could explain it. My internet had been trying to load an hour-long video. Still, it should have been loaded by now, right? I decided to click near the beginning of the video to back up and just listen to the same 30 minutes before bed. However, when I went over the progress bar, I noticed that the video had never been played past the first 10 minutes. In retrospect, I should have realized something was wrong when I thought I could feel the breath on my ears.